In this video, I'm going to try to get some kills on the G17 because I didn't want to do more and more sniping videos because honestly, I haven't made any progress at all for my kill challenges. Yikes. That's a way to start the video. But anyways, I have not been doing any sort of grinding off camera at all, and I feel like I should be, but I haven't had the time, nor have I wanted to grind Phantom Forces at the moment. Of course, I plan on doing it very, very soon. It's just I really want to get some of my Call of Duty grind done first and foremost, and then I'll go ahead and start to do a lot more Roblox stuff more than likely. So that just basically means that there's not much really for me to talk about or really showcase with the current guns that I really use. I kind of just use them at the moment because I don't really have any knowledge on Phantom Forces setups, but I plan on getting more knowledge about that stuff in the near future at the very least, and then trying to create my own things and trying to create all sorts of random fun things in general. I don't know. There's a lot of plans that I have for future Phantom Forces content as well as future content overall, but I just haven't had the chance or opportunity to delve deep into that just yet. In fact, I already made a little bit of a tiny minuscule announcement on my Discord server where I said that there's big things that's going to be happening to my channels in middle of January all the way up to the middle of February. That's when it actually begins, though. That's when things start to get a little crazy. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really see a reason in trying to, like, build up hype on it, but essentially, I just plan to be on a very significant grind for YouTube and content creation overall. That's kind of the whole idea and whole plan behind what I'm talking about whenever I say big things are happening from mid-January to mid-February. That doesn't mean, though, that I'm only going to be hyperactive during those 2 months or whatever, but basically, that just marks the start of when I get back into grinding really hard for YouTube, and then I probably will start to go back to being a little bit less active whenever the next semester of my education starts. I don't think that even the next semester is going to be that time demanding. So I think everything will be fine and everything will go well for me. So you guys should still continue to get very frequent content from me, which is a really good thing to hear. It's just that the classes I'm in are not that easy. Now, for some of the projects I'm working on, one of the major ones I worked on in the past, and one of the ones I want to tell you guys about right now that's coming back, is I was working on this Phantom Forces setup randomizer in the past, and I'm finally bringing it back. It's genuinely just taking me such a very long time to get around to it once again. I actually thought that it wasn't even going to be possible anymore, but I figured it out. I found a way. Now, guaranteed, it's not as good as the hard-coded version of it that I was working on in the past, but it's just as good. Maybe 95% of what it once was. Because essentially, it's not as refined because I decided to make the setup randomizer on Google Sheets. Here's an image of what it's going to look like, and I'll show you guys like a small image of what the data looks like. Don't let the data melt your brain though, okay? All you guys need to know is that it randomizes your setup, and you guys should be getting it in the near future. I'm not too sure. I'll probably see how you guys like it first. I finally got it to work, and not only that, I got it to work on Google Sheets, which is really exciting because honestly, a Google Sheet is way easier to access than trying to go download an application that was made by me off of another website or something like itch.io or something. I don't know. So I'm really excited. It's honestly not that hard, but I'm just really excited. I'm really happy that I was able to get around to creating it and make it on Google Sheets because I don't know, man. I like having things on Google Sheets. I love doing these miniature projects like this, and it also is going to help me in the long run anyway because it's going to provide more content and stuff. It's really exciting. Oh, no, I'm really happy about it. As for future content in general, though, I kind of keep having these revelations. I keep discovering new things about myself as a content creator. It's just like this weird process of living every single day and trying to learn new things every day. And it's just, I kind of just slowly but surely learn something new about myself on a daily basis. And one of those things I learn about me on a daily basis is usually sometimes there's going to be some random day where I learn something new about myself in terms of like videos and content I want to create, things like that. It's really strange, but honestly, it's not like you live every single day and then you're like, I plan on learning something new today. And then sometimes it just happens. And yeah, it feels like lately a lot of it just happening has been happening to me. Anyway, though, what I mean by that is that my first year of content creation was me learning how to make content and be a content creator. The second year, which is still this ongoing year, which honestly I think is over at this point, so I guess I should say the last year and a couple days has been me trying to figure out who I am as a creator and what I want to create and how I want to create it. So just basically defining who I am as a content creator. Who is the UndeadNekomancer pretty much. And the reason why that's important, and the reason why I've been doing that anyways, is because essentially I just want to make sure that I'm happy doing whatever I'm doing, while also producing the content that will make you guys happy with whatever content I decide to create. And so what this has basically brought me around to is I was planning on doing a different type of video today, but I decided on doing Phantom Forces because it just sounded more fun to me. And honestly, I'm happy that I'm doing it this way though, where it's like I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like, to be honest, because if I do whatever I feel like the videos turn out better because I'm happier. You can hear it in my voice that I'm having a better time. Things like that, essentially. I just want to have a really good time creating my content. And I feel like whenever I'm happy and I'm having a blast doing whatever it is I'm doing, it just makes everything flow better. I've also been trying to work on my ability to speak during these videos. I feel like me recording these videos has helped me practice and learn a lot about how to speak properly. Also, what do you guys think about my pistol? I think this looks sick. I love the whole synthwave style. The entire aesthetic about synthwave is just, I love it, man. I just can't get over it. Look at it, man. It looks so good. There's so many enemies. Please get off of me. All right, what? I mean, a triple kill is a triple kill if you want my honest opinion. But going back to what I was just saying, I basically am only talking about the future of my content because I just wanted to let you guys know that I plan on just recording whatever I feel like recording. Am I in their spawn right now? Excuse me? This just doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm kind of just being a hitman. And I'm like everywhere inside of their spawn at the moment or something. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Also, rank 165. Let's go. I read that wrong. Reading is hard, apparently. Stop. 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 I have a quad feed with this pistol. This G17 slaps! Also, don't worry too much about my build or my setup on this pistol right now, because honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing for setups in this game. But before I talk about building and setups and Phantom Forces and stuff like that, I want to quickly talk to you guys about my future goals. Not just for content, because of course I already told you guys about how I plan on doing my future videos, but I wanted to tell you guys about my future plans for Phantom Forces overall as well, because why not? You know, we're playing Phantom Forces, it fits the topic at hand. But as for future goals with Phantom Forces, I just plan on creating different types of videos that are very similar to the bad business style of videos that I do, where I pretty much want to revisit and cover every... Is that a teammate or is that an enemy? That's a teammate's legs. Okay, fascinating. What? Huh? But essentially, I'm gonna create setups and I'm gonna use those setups in videos. I don't know if you guys want to call them setups or builds. I'm just gonna call them setups because it just makes more sense in my mind for both of the first-person shooters that I cover, which is Bad Business and Phantom Forces. But I'm going to create my own personal setups, and then I will go ahead and showcase them on my channel. But it's going to be in the similar style as this video, where it's going to not necessarily be the topic at hand for the entirety of the video, but it's going to be like the very initial main topic, main goal of the entire video. Kind of like how the G17 and getting kills on it is the main thing for this video. However, that's not like the only thing that I'm talking about. In fact, this G17 has been such a minuscule part of this entire video because literally it's just the gameplay. But not only do I plan on creating my own setups and just sharing those with you guys, I also plan on covering randomized setups for every single gun. And maybe in the future I'll do viewer setups, but for the time being, I kind of don't want to do viewer setups just yet. But I definitely will have a viewer setup series in the future, kind of like how I'm doing the Zero to Hero series for Phantom Forces and Bad Business. However, I have not done either of the Zero to Hero series at all for a little while now. So if you guys are looking forward to that, it's probably not going to happen until the middle of January, middle of February stuff, because honestly, I just don't see myself doing those series until then. I kind of just want to sit here and grind stuff for my main account, and then in the future, I'll go back to doing the alternate account stuff, such as the Phantom Forces and Bad Business Zero to Hero stuff, which honestly is going to be a fun time. It's just I'm not planning on doing that right now. Excuse me. Thank you. If you guys want to catch up on the past of the Zero to Hero series episodes, though, you guys can feel free to check out the streams or the videos I've already created for both Bad Business and Phantom Forces. They're in the respective playlists on my channel. I've also really just been enjoying these styles of videos lately. I don't know if you guys like them as much as I do, but I have been loving, and I genuinely mean loving, this style of video. Just being able to sit here, hit that record button, talk to you guys, have some fun gameplay. Even if I'm not performing well, or if I am performing well or whatnot, it's just fun for me. I just love having chats with you guys. And I love seeing your guys' reactions or your comments in that comment section below anyways. Of course, I don't know how long the comment section stuff will last, considering that YouTube is plagued with bots in the comment sections, or that YouTube is plagued with some other things. I don't know. Just anything at one point can happen to that comment section, but for the time being, I absolutely love checking out that comment section. Also, I feel like my aim's been getting better. I've been rigorously aim training, and I've been loving every second of it. I feel like that's part of why I'm getting better, though. I think me loving aim training is actually also helping me improve drastically, but it's hard for me to say. I'm no scientist. All I do is I just shoot orbs that fly in the sky, and then I call it good, and somehow it makes my actual video game aim better. Now, finally, I want to start talking to you guys about Phantom Forces setups, because I genuinely have no clue where to even get started or how I can even make setups in this game. If you guys have any recommendations or any ideas of how to get started understanding and utilizing different stats or builds or setups in Phantom Forces, please leave it in your comment in the comment section below, because I genuinely need help understanding how to determine what an attachment does and if what it affects on what gun sort of thing. I'm doing my best to learn every aspect of this game so that way I can actually create my own setups and then share them with you guys, but man, I feel dumb. Now, I know for a fact that I'm going to eventually learn every single individual attachment and like what it does for your guns and stuff like that, as well as understanding every single aspect of what is a statistic on the gun that I can actually influence with what attachment sort of thing. For the time being, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm literally just running with whatever makes sense in my brain or using Spezi's loadouts or setups or whatever. It's been helpful, it's been nice, but that's what I'm doing for right now until I learn it on my own. But yeah, I really have no idea what I'm doing for the statistics or trying to make guns work sort of thing. I have no clue. But I'll learn it. I'll learn it all eventually. And then hopefully I'll be able to calculate time to kills and stuff like that as well to ensure that these guns really slap and really hit hard or something. I don't know. Overall though, I'm excited for the future of content. I hope that you guys enjoy that randomizer. I'm not going to release it just yet. I want to see your guys' opinions before I release it, because honestly, I don't really see a point in releasing it if nobody uses it but myself. So I might just use it for myself. But if you guys like it and you guys want to use it, of course I'll release it to the public. I have no problem with that whatsoever. That's gonna be it from me. I haven't actually seen any Phantom Forces news, so if there is new things happening to Phantom Forces, I have no idea. I've been out of the loop, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, I can't wait to see all of you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching.